This is the Hycomp gas compressor or booster pump-up test video. Now we do a pump-up test to make sure your compressor is achieving the correct flow for your process. Now you'll need a few things to take the test. It may be useful to have two people. You'll need a pen and paper, a stopwatch, I usually use a phone. You'll need to know the volume of your discharge tank in gallons. Now if you don't know this, get the height and circumference and give these to our service team. There will be contact information at the end of the video. And lastly, you'll need to know the unload set point. And if you don't know what this is for your compressor, I'm going to show you how to find it. Take a look at your HMI. There's a little wrench in the bottom right corner. Press this button. Next, press the set points button. Now press the discharge button. Now that you can see what your discharge unload pressure is, write this down so you can use it as the end pressure for your pump-up test. Then press the house and return to this home screen. If your compressor is struggling, it might not reach the unload pressure. If this is happening, choose the highest pressure you can reach as your stopping point. Then go about 50 psi below this as your starting point for your pump-up test. Now that you have these numbers, you're going to want to isolate your discharge tank from the rest of the process. If you don't, it will flaw your results and you won't get the right numbers for your flow. Okay, to get started, make sure your compressor is running. Now let's isolate your discharge tank using the valve coming out of the outlet of the tank. Go back into your HMI, and on this screen, press the red stop button to stop the compressor. We're going to bleed off some of the pressure from your system while it's stopped so that you can get down to your starting pressure. Go to your discharge tank and bleed off to about 5 psi below your starting pressure. This way, when you start back up, you can start your timer on your starting pressure. Go back to the HMI and press the green start button. Once running and you reach your start pressure, start your timer and watch your pressures till you reach your end pressure or the compressor unloads. Then you can stop your timer. Now make sure not to go more than 10 minutes for this test. Record this time and bring this as well as your start and end pressures and your tank volume and give them to our support guys, and they'll get you the results of your pump-up test.